School board members Dan Alexander and Norman Berger locked horns this morning over proposed school board policy changes. Alexander proposed 10 changes in the policies governing the implementation, revising, and deletion of school board policy. A school system study recommended that 4 of the policies remain unchanged. Part of that study included asking 7 organizations for their opinion of the proposals. 2 approved and the other 5 didn't respond, causing the staff to state in a report that it was assumed the other 5 wanted the policies unchanged.
That's the faultiest conclusion I have ever heard of in my life. I just don't understand how in the world we could come up with a conclusion like that. If 5 folks think I'm going to make a change and they don't like it, they're going to darn well let us hear about it, I would think.
Alexander then attacked the staff's reasoning for wanting to leave 4 of the policies unchanged.
Y'all have asked us to delay our action so we can get input. Well, where does the input come from? The way it's drawn now, it says channels of communication approved by the superintendent. I suggested that we change it to channels of communication recommended by the superintendent, approved by the board, and y'all don't like that change. So what you're saying is you want us to wait to get input, but you want us to get input only from those areas the superintendent approves.
Alexander made a motion that his proposals be adopted without changes or deletions. That's when Dr. Norman Berger objected.
And one of the things we'd be doing would be violating the policy to make another policy.
Well, then
I would like very much to go ahead along with this, the suggestion, and have a final approval as presented at the next board meeting. I have no question and no doubt that these are fine. But my point is that I think we'd be violating the policy to advance the policy provisions, and I don't think that would be exactly, excuse the word, kosher.
Berger claimed he hadn't had a chance to review Alexander's proposed changes, although Alexander said all board members had copies Monday. Berger wanted to approve a staff recommendation that would have the proposals typed, restudied by the board, then voted on at the next meeting. Berger would not make a motion to that effect, so Alexander again called for a vote on his proposals.
All in favor of these proposed policy changes, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, no.
No.
The motion to accept the proposed policy changes is approved.
Dr. Berger's was the lone no vote. The new policies place all the responsibility for adopting or deleting policies on the shoulders of the board, taking away most of the superintendent's authority as contained in the old policy-setting policies. In other action, the board passed resolutions commending Diane Edens, a Satsuma High School senior, on being chosen Alabama's Junior Miss, and to Reverend John Kroll for being chosen Mobilian of the Year. John Keffer, Channel 10 Newsbeat.